What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin Renegades. And man, hasn't it been quite the week for ICP this week? I just remember like everybody saying, oh, it's going to 4, it's going to 2, it's going to 1 and all of this. And I was really confident in that $5 level. Now that was only a couple people. A lot of you that are in my community and are loyal subscribers know better. And that's why I'm really liking the community we're building here, because everybody's starting to understand the value of ICP, not just at a certain price point, but everything that it has to offer. These things coming up, it is competing with the top blockchains out there. This Pineapple Punk, Bitcoin Flower, Ethereum Flower definitely is going to be competing with your CryptoPunks and your Bored Ape Yacht Club, if not very soon, at least in the next bull run. So a lot of good things are happening. What's up, Solstice? Good to see you up here today. We're going to be talking a lot about technical analysis today because there's a lot to know. Are we going to that $16 level? Now, that isn't just clickbait. It is something to have us really discuss, because that's the next real big level. Man, my mouth is actually feeling pretty good today. So fake news is here too. What's up? It was weird. It like fit perfectly today. I didn't get them sized or anything. So maybe it's just a good day today. But let's get into this. I have a lot for you guys, not just technical analysis, but we're going to be talking about other stuff too. I have my chat here right in front of me today. For some reason, my phone is not working correctly. One second. There we go. Okay, so now let's get into this, guys. I hope everybody's in the profit. If you bought ICP around $5 or $6, you guys are sitting pretty right now. I know Deadman Walking got in one of his average prices at right around $6.25. So that is going to be huge going forward as well. All right. So I want to take you, before we get started, let me throw up my banner here. All right. So before we get started on that, I do want to take us over here to my website. I want to show you the blog that I wrote today, because the Pineapple Punks NFT for whitelist was open today for sale. And tomorrow is going to be, well, the public sale is live now, but tomorrow it's going to be opened up to everybody. So hopefully we can mint some. If not, we just have to buy them off of the marketplace like everybody else. But this is a good little thing to get you kind of acquainted with the Bitcoin Flower and everything. Shout out to Ludo, shout out to Bitcoin Flower, Eth Flower, and Pineapple Punk. This is what is right here. This is the Pineapple Punks. This is what is for sale today. When I put this up, there was 974 available. Now there's like about 700, maybe even less now. I'm keeping an eye on that, but the public sale starts in 17 hours. So this isn't the public sale, okay. Which is what I thought. I was like, well, it's not open to the public, so it can't be the public sale. So, yeah. But definitely come give this a read over here. I got blessed. Look at this. I have ads on my website now. Google finally decided to approve my ads. If one of these gets in your way, just click it out of the way. Get it out of the way. I'm not trying to have the ads get in your way or anything, but it's nice to have on my site. It makes me look like more professional, more legit, and it gives me a little bit of revenue, so why not? As long as it doesn't bother you guys too much, then I'm going to keep it. But definitely wanted to shout out that. Definitely follow me on Twitter, because I have a lot of stuff. I'm going to be doing direct Twitter content. I might just upload single videos of like price movements of ICP directly to Twitter. So you're going to want to follow me over there. It's in the banner below. Now, I have some cool stuff to show you for the technicals right now. Internet Computer could retest that $8 level. But if we have a blast off with Bitcoin, with the momentum we have in ICP right now, we could bypass right past 10 and 12 all the way to the $16 range. Now, if that happens, we'll probably go right back down and touch that 12. It'll only be a wick up if that happens. I don't think we'll take that $16 level, but there is a chance that we go up to it, test it, and then come back down to 12. This could be your last time to buy ICP under $10 for quite some time, if ever. Now, that's not for sure, but, it is for sure in that under $10 is not going to last for that long. Whether it be another week, another month, you're going to want to get under $10, not financial advice, common sense, right? But I want to take you to some of these things. Shout out to Martin on Twitter he shared something about this, and I was like, wait, what is that? And I saw it was TradingView, and I came over here, and this has a lot of good information. So again, shout out to Martin on Twitter. And I might even show his thing before the end. But if you look at this, this is the 1 month indicator for should you buy or not, the technical analysis. So this is on the monthly range, and 3 of the indicators on the monthly are saying to buy. So on the monthly time frame, we're up over like 80% on the month. So there is a big, buying pressure. This is what you call buying pressure. There's not selling pressure. This is buying pressure on the monthly time frame. Now, oscillators, strong buying pressure over here. 2 buy, 2 neutral. So that's a strong buy. Now, over here on the moving averages for the month, we do have a little bit of selling pressure right this second just because we went up a little bit, but it still has buying and it's mainly buying. So this doesn't look bad. This was actually it was actually a little bit worse earlier, I believe, not on just this one, but on, I think, the one above. So it's looking really good on that time frame. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go to the weekly. And it is giving us 8 indicators to sell, 5 to buy, and 9 neutral. So, and it looks like it wants to move to this buy, but the weekly, we are up a lot on the week. That's why it's saying that. We're up a massive amount on the month. We're up a massive amount on the week, but we have momentum on our side. So weekly might start slowing down. We're actually going to look at that chart here soon. Now, the oscillators are neutral, and again, the moving averages are on the weekly bearish, because we have came up so far so fast. But with all of the bullish indicators still, I'm not real bearish. It is looking a little more bearish than bullish on these indicators, I'm not going to lie. That's what I see. But I also see bullishness in here too. Momentum, 1.88. Buy. MACD, level, negative 586. Buy. Exponential moving average. Buy. Simple moving average, 10. Buy. Now the exponential 20, 30, 50, and a lot of these on the weekly. That's because it's on the weekly, right? The short-term price, we're bullish. That's why on the weekly, it's those indicators like that. Actually, it has nothing to do with us going up. It has to do with the longer-term price averages being a lot higher. Oh, man. Okay. Alrighty here. So I'm gonna have to do what Six Figs did and hide my face. Man, it was feeling fine until just now. All right. Look at this on the daily though. And we just went up a lot, mind you. Look at this, 12 for the buying. And the only reason the week is down is because, we went down, but we hit a bottom. And we proved it wasn't like just a rug pull, that it had legitimate manipulation of people shorting it and pushing it down and talking bad about it, and Coin Bureau putting out garbage about it and all this stuff, right? Look how powerful it is despite that. That's how you know it's a good crypto. Plus the team and all that other amazing stuff that I always talk about on here. So back to the chat. Oh, good. I bought at 520 and a ton at 6s to break even at 7.5. And so I think you told me you bought your highest at like 16 or something, or maybe 20 something. I know mine was up at 40. Maybe yours was too. I don't remember your exact. I try to remember it, man. Try to look out for you, but I don't remember your exact highest. But I think you said in the 20s, or you might be up at 40 with me. I don't know. Hey, what's up, KD? Brand new to the channel. Great to have you here. We're going to be looking at some real technical indicators here in a minute. I just wanted to show this new kind of buy sell. We're going to incorporate this a lot more into our future videos because this is going to give us more, hey, when should we buy? Is it getting ready to move? Remember, Dead Man Walking was asking, should I buy, now, or is it going to go down? What do I do? Is it going to go down? Can I buy more? Well, this would help us to decide. Not financial advice, but these give us at least an idea of what it's going to do. We can't know for sure 100% what it's going to do, but with all of these different things, especially if we use this with the regular TA, that's when everything comes together and it works out perfectly. So, 1680. I thought you said 16. I really did. So, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, I've heard so many different people. I'm like, oh yeah, so 1680. That's not bad to have a $7.50 range. The only reason that mine is so low from having such a high buy-in price, because I bought a lot more below than above. I bought a little bit at $44. So that's why I didn't buy a lot at that range. So yeah, 10. Look at that. The moving averages, let's go look at those on the daily. We're above the 10, the 20, the 30, the 50. We are below the exponential moving average 100. The simple moving average 100 we're above. Now the long-term exponential 200 we're below, and the simple 200 we're below. So, but the volume weighted moving average is 750. We are well above that. But that's on the 20. And then the whole moving average, I have no clue what that is. I might look that up. But yeah, so this gives me a lot more to learn about technical analysis for you guys too. Like when I see stuff like this, it makes me I know kind of what all this is. There are a few things that I don't know, like bull bear power, whole moving average. I do want to know what that is. And that's about it. That's stochastic RSI. Yeah, I know what that is. Okay. Now let's look one more. I do want to look at the smaller time frames just to see where we sit, like on the 5 minute. No way. Look at the buying pressure on the 5 minute. Dude, oh my goodness. 15? Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh yeah, baby. This is cool. This is what I like to see. This makes my channel happy. This makes me happy. Makes YouTube happy. It makes us all happy. My channel's been doing really good lately. I wanted to stop for 1 second and just say thank you to everybody. Like everyone who's had my back. Like I know I've had like issues sometimes on my channel, but you guys have stuck through it. No matter what has happened, you've been there for me. I appreciate that a lot. Like 100. I mean that. You guys are here. During the bear market, but we will be in the bull market together again. We're going to be making lots of money together. Everybody who's stuck with me is finding out, oh yeah, ICP, this is what they were talking about. Oh, it wasn't just hype. I heard Six Figs say it earlier. Shout out Six Figs. Go check out his ICP video he did today. But he was saying, gosh, I almost lost my train of thought. He was talking about, people waking up and, finally waking up to ICP to see it for what it really is and not all of the FUD and, garbage that goes with, just bad rumors and stuff. So let's get some good rumors out there. There's going to be an ICP flower. That's just a rumor. I don't know. Buy the rumor, sell the dip. If I could buy an ICP flower, I would, but it's just a rumor. So how do I buy the rumor on that one? Maybe you buy ICP tokens for the rumor of the ICP flower. That way you can benefit when the ICP flower comes. The price of ICP goes up. I'm trying to put it together, man. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. All the likes, all the comments. Honestly, I never thought I'd do this good on YouTube. So you guys really have brought me to where I'm at right now. And so that's why I do giveaways. That's why I do, thank yous and stuff. We get some bots with those contests sometimes, but we just got to push them aside and keep going because we want good, loyal subscribers like we have here. So let's get back into it. I just wanted to, be real with you guys for a minute. And that's what I do. So, All right, now let's look at this internet computer. Let's refresh this guy, because I believe, yeah, we're at $9. So we're good to go there. All right. Now it's time for some real TA. All of those indicators, well, on the short time frames, are saying to buy, buy, buy. Now, that's not telling you to just go out and put your life savings in ICP right now, but under $10, this is the best chance that anybody is going to get to buy this crypto. We could sit at $100 and then never go back to $10 again. There's a very, real possibility that happens. We go up to like $1,000 in the bull run, in the next bear market, we stop down at $100. That's a real possibility with this crypto. And you guys will see as soon as all of these things, and we don't even have the Bitcoin integration yet fulfilled. It started, but it ain't done yet. So that is bullish to me. Okay, now I'm going to go straight to the weekly. Oh my gosh, look at this. So this is what I was talking about a long time ago. Even though it didn't happen right away, I told you guys when we had 2 green candles in a row, that is a tipping point for the market. Every time that has happened, we have ended up going up. And the only reason that we went down afterwards is because the market was still dumping. Now that the market was done dumping, Bitcoin still could have went down, but it didn't. So now that the market is done dumping, we don't have those big dump offs anymore after the pump. Right? We start to get bullish momentum, and then once we get up there, Bitcoin comes and dumps us down, and then we keep going down further and further. Bitcoin keeps dumping, blah, blah, blah. And then you end up, boom. Now that we hit this, local bottom at least, we have had a lot of uptrend, and as on the weekly, it's so important to get 2 weekly green candles in a row on internet computer, because getting sustained momentum is how we are at $9 right now. If we would have got 1 green, 1 red, 1 green, it wouldn't have happened like that. It's all about momentum and people believing in it at that level and believing that it can go to a higher level and still have that value. And that's how you get up past these levels. Everybody agrees with their money and with their ICP that it's worth more than $9 right now. Now let's get these averages out here, and you'll see what I mean when I was talking about a lot of these averages just being, crazy because of the week. Look, we've done nothing, because of the timing of when ICP was put out and the manipulation. We have been in a constant downtrend. Even when we start getting really bullish, the market would turn on us. That's the only reason ICP dumped the way it did after the initial manipulation. I think the initial manipulation dropped it dramatically. And then what I think happened is the project's just so awesome that it fought all the BS and still went up despite all of that to high levels. And then the bear market came and there was nothing that it could do. But that's why these on the week that you saw on this, that's why this is the only one that has sell on the week. And that's only because if we go down here and look, the larger moving averages on the weekly. And that shows us why. And that's good. Those are fine to be there. That's actually not selling pressure. This is wrong. It is because they're higher up, but nobody in their right mind would sell at $9 if they bought at 11, 11.30, 16.40, 13.72. Now 28, okay, I could give you that if if you just absolutely had to give out, if you bought at 28, you just said whatever. I bought at 44 and I didn't do that. But I'm saying, I understand not everybody is diehard like me, but yeah, I would still hold that. That's what a 3x loss right now. So if you bought at $28.90, say you bought $100 right here at $28.90, then it went down to say you bought it at 7. Okay, so or let's say 9. So it's a divisible. Let's say 27 and 9. So say you bought in right around 9. Another $200. That's going to move that average all the way from 28, and it's going to move it like into the teens somewhere. So now it only has, if we go up to 16, you're in the profit again. Or if you keep buying more under 9, that'll bring your average, and you'll eventually be under 10 anyway. So whether we go up right now or we go back, you could get yourself out of a high area of purchase. So that's what I'm saying with that. Now, let's get this RSI out here as well. And then I am going to look at several different things here that we haven't looked at as much lately. So 795 is the EMA 9 on the week. Now, are we going to be above this 21? Oh, I was going to say this would be a game changer if we got, and that's at that, $12 range right there. And yeah, if we could just break out above 1173, 16 is next for sure. This is our big area of resistance. But as you see, that's why we're under that one. That's not a big deal. Not worried about that. And I'm not going to do larger time frames because you can see we're just but we're on our way back up, and that's what we need to concentrate on. So with these two big green candles in a row that led to this, we now have some major support at $8. So worst case scenario, we go down and we touch $8 again. But where's the new weekly? Where's the new weekly one? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm like, where are we? So we're chilling. We're actually in the green on the weekly too. So we could legit go up and touch that $12 range and maybe even 16. I'm not joking. It wasn't really clickbait. I mean, I wanted to exaggerate a little bit, but not exaggerate, but show the full potential. That's what I mean. I want to show the full potential of it. Oh, dude! Fake news with the win. Dude, what in the heck? Thank you so much. We got to put this on there right now. That is awesome. Thank you, KD. A breath of fresh air. Your vids are lively. And the more it gets bullish, the more lively I'll be. Imagine when I'm making $100,000. You guys, see how happy I get for $5? Imagine how happy I'll get when I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars with ICP, man. $100 each. So imagine fake news gave me this $5 right here, and I go buy ICP with it, right? I could buy like half an ICP. It goes to $100, right? Well, I just turned that $5 he gave me into $50. So I'm just saying, man, I know where my $5 is going that he gave me. Thanks, buddy. Oh, look what Deadman, he said, I sold all my silver and went all in with my savings account in the 6s. ICP is my savings account now. I heard you say that, and I would never recommend for someone to do this, but I love it. I love that commitment, bro. I was worried that nobody could match my commitment to ICP, but I think Deadman is right there with me, man. He might actually even be a little more hardcore than I am, dude. Like, I hate to say that because I love ICP, but man, he said he sold all his silver. He said he took everything out of his savings account, and guess where he did it? At $6. Dude, you are a boss for that. But don't anybody else do that. I mean, if you want to do it, but yeah, just like I can't in good conscience, tell anyone to do that because that's super risky. But I love it. Like, I would do it. Like, yeah, we're right there, man. Like-minded people. Exactly what I'm trying to create here. All right. And Solstice, he said, let's go to $100. He said $10. He said 16. Nah, we're going to 100, baby. See, and I could clickbait you guys. I could hit you with, oh yeah, ICP is going to 1,000. I'm not trying to do all that. I'll clickbait you with like some believable stuff. You know what I mean? Like, let YouTube win and let us win too, so I don't feed you full of hot air. But you know what? Yeah. So, and then KD, thank you for saying that, man. This kind of thing right here, The only thing that tops this is when people tell me they made some money. But when people notice like my energy, that to me is, yeah, I can definitely tell they watched my video. If you don't notice my energy, you didn't watch my video. Thank you for that. All right, now back to TA. Let's go to the daily now. Okay, the weekly, this is a great close. This is what we wanted to see. This was the best case scenario. We are well above where I thought we were going to be. Honestly, I really thought we would have a lot of trouble at 8, and we blew past that. That is beautiful. I like to see that. And look at that volume. Look how sexy. Let's look at that before we go on to the daily. 363 million. Yes. Dude, this is looking like ICP of old. Like ICP in the bull market. What? This has a lot to do with pineapple punks, I'll bet you. But the volume's been like this actually for days. So, yeah, pineapple punks definitely added a little bit to that, but I really think people are flooding their pockets with ICP right now. Look at that market cap, up 11%. Look at that. It is beautiful. All right, now let's get to that hour, or daily, sorry. Wait, before we move on, I just have to point out the RSI. We are above water. So anybody who said that ICP in the long term is not, doing well, eat your words, buddies. No, just check it out, man. Relook at it. Like the same with Bitcoin with me. I didn't understand what Bitcoin was, so I missed my opportunity to buy. Well, you guys didn't understand some of you that might be watching this later. Most of you online probably already know. But some of you are watching this later didn't believe in it at first for whatever reason. Now is the time to do your research. Now, that's the only reason I like Bitcoin or any other thing. Oh, I almost freaked out again. That's the only other thing that ICP, dang it, I lost my train of thought. I saw that and it threw me off. I thought you did another $5. But anyway, ICP in the long term, that's what I was talking about. The long-term growth of ICP now has taken a turn to the upside, and that's what we like to see. There's not going to be a lot of time to buy it under 10. Now, we could just honestly break out of this level and sit a lot up at this $10 to $15, $10 to $16 range. Like we could go up to 16, bounce back to 12, maybe even break down to 10, find that $10 area of support, and then bounce between 10 and 16 for a little while. That is definitely possible. So sorry, I get sidetracked sometimes, and it really makes me lose focus, and I apologize for that. I recover the best I can from that. It isn't even letting us make an ascending triangle. It is going up so fast on the daily. Look at this. For the last week, that is why we have such a beautiful candle on the weekly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and today marks our 7th green candle in a row. This is awesome. Look at all that volume. Now, hopefully the volume doesn't just go off right here, but we are getting oversold in a big way on the daily. So we are going to have to settle down a little bit, but we could just like return down to about $9 to go right back down to the 70 and then back up at it again, or even go sideways for a little while. There's a lot of possibilities. We could even hang out up here for a while. We're probably not going to for that long, but this doesn't mean just because we're all the way up here that we're just going to go right down. There is a little bit of selling pressure now, right? There's buying pressure down here, selling pressure up here. So let's see these time frames. So the EMA 9, which is, the only one that I think we're going to have a problem with, except maybe the 100 or 200. So let's look at those. And that's only if we start moving down in the short term. Yeah, 1624 on the 200. So yeah, these are going to be a little harder to come across. Now this is our immediate resistance right here. And we just broke above it. We actually went above it here and then got rejected. We went above it here and got rejected. But the more you hit a level, the more likely you are to break through. This EMA 100 is such a crucial level. I can't explain how important this is. 777 pineapple punks left. They are almost sold out. So if you're going to get one and you're whitelisted, you better get them quick. Yeah. If ICP goes up to Ethereum's current market cap, it would be worth $861 a token. I don't know if the math is perfect on that one, but yeah, I mean, hey, when it comes to math, I don't need to check that. I would just say, hey, that's pretty cool. If that, if that would be what it was, I could go do the math and check it, but I'll take your word for it. It's not going to hurt me either way. All right, now let's go to smaller time frames now. The 4 hour, we're going to be above everything. So the only thing I am worried a little bit about these double tops. This, I don't like to mention it just in case. I don't think it's going to go to the downside. I think we already are out of trouble. I think if it was going to be double tops, we would have already dumped off. So I think we're out of the woods on this one. I really do. It is an ascending triangle, though. We are in this ascending triangle still. As you see on the 4 hour, we are working on going up even higher, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get more ladies on the channel. So if you know a lady that likes crypto, tell her to come check out ICP, for real. ICP is the bomb, and she'll be thanking you in a couple years. But as you see, we have this nice, beautiful upward trending support line, and we have this horizontal resistance. We broke above it a couple times, and we closed below it on this candle. So, or we closed below it on, sorry, we broke above it on this one, then we made another attempt for it, couldn't do it, got rejected, closed down here, and now here we are. The thing is, we have another chance to break out. And remember when that happened down here on the daily? Let's go look and I'll show you. Remember we broke out of this area right here? Here, let me do that. Then that. Why is that not working? Okay, I was pressing the wrong button. That's why. Sorry about that. It's Alt-C, not the other way around. All right. So yeah, right here. Remember this ascending triangle that we were in and we broke down and went back in it? Look, exactly like we are now. We broke out. Look at that. Got rejected, broke out, went back under, and broke out again in a massive way. You see that? Now look at this on the 4 hour, baby. Yeah, baby. Same exact thing. We broke out, got rejected, have another chance to break out again. And if we do get rejected a little bit, we got some nice upward trending support at like $9, $8.92. So, and we are not over. We are not having selling pressure yet. See how I mean? We could go up and then back under and then back up again, or we could even go sideways and then back under and up. There's just a lot of cool stuff happening with ICP on the chart everywhere right now. Everything is looking really nice. Look at that. Even on the 30-minute, we're in that ascending triangle area. It is looking beautiful, everybody. And we aren't oversold on the smaller time frames. The only thing is we are below the simple moving average on the volume. That means volume is starting to decline on the RSI. That means volume is starting to decline. When you haven't moved down like that, it's because there's less selling pressure. And what does that mean? That means less volume. And if there's less volume, the price is going to go down. So what we need is a reversal in volume, which will bring us back up to this simple moving average, and then we can break out of this resistance. It doesn't have to happen right now. They could pick their spot, even let us go back down and touch that support line, and then use that support line as a catapult to send us up again to test that support line and break out and go to the upside. That's what I would like to see from the bulls, to really utilize these support lines and resistance lines, and to know when to give up a level to take it later. So, and I think they're doing it really well. I'm really impressed with the ICP whales in the last couple of weeks. They are doing an amazing job, everybody. They really are for us. So, no, he didn't say that. Here, I'm going to put that up for a second. He says, when I buy my Lambos with ICP, the females will come. If you build it, they will come. And if you drive it, they will come in more ways than one. They will be coming from everywhere, all over the world. All right. And we got to put him up there again because, yeah, he gave us $5. Thank you. All right. So as you see, even the smaller time frames, we could have a reset like to about $8, $8.90. If that does break, expect a retracement down to about $8.50. And if not, we could actually touch down to $8.90 and then head up to that $12, break that $12. We're at 16 now, baby. But then we'll get rejected. If we go to 16, we're going to get rejected. So we're in a good area right now, but let's not take it too fast. Okay, we don't want to go up to 16 and then back down to 7. Like, that would suck. So let's just take it one level at a time. It's confirming the level over and over and over again. It looks good to me. This isn't what I was expecting to see. I was actually expecting to give you some bearish news, even though I'm super bullish. I can't do that if there isn't bearish news, though. You know what I mean? So things are looking really bullish for ICP right now. Like, I was legit going to try to, like, caution you guys because we're going up, but under $10, that's where it's at. We're looking good on every time frame. The RSI, the volume is lagging a little bit. That is the only thing. So if we get some sells even back and forth, we do want more buying volume for sure. But even, some selling volume in there will be okay. We don't want a lot of selling. But I'm saying if they're like selling to buy back in or whatever, just adding to the volume in a positive way. I don't know exactly how that works, but yeah. So I think that's all we're going to have for today. You guys are amazing. I don't think any of my moderators showed up tonight. So we'll have to, we just need to work out a schedule for everyone. I'll do that, I guess. I'll make a schedule for everyone. That way we have a moderator here every time. But thank you guys for keeping it positive in the chat. I didn't need a moderator today because you guys were, positive and everything's looking good. So, all right, guys, you're awesome. You're my community. You're amazing. I just wanted to take extra time to just thank you guys today because I always come back to I would be nowhere without you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Those not only encourage me, like, yeah, it helps me monetarily, of course, but it encourages me. It gives me, motivation. And it shows YouTube that my subscribers have my back. And so I can't thank you enough for that, guys. So, all right, that being said, you know what time it is? Goodbye and good ICP. Bang! Oh, I forgot. I'm going to try it differently this time. A subscriber suggested this. He said, do faster on the goodbye and good ICP. Bang! I kind of like that better. A little faster.